Guys, this is Mr.Mealwormz. This is a guide of fruit flies, melanogaster and hydei. Even though they both are different, this is the hydei. You can see they're very small. The pupas are also very small, not that big. I hope you can have a good look here. Pupas are small, not that big. The flies are small, not that big at all. And these are the wingless, flightless fruit flies. These are the hydei fruit flies, and you can see as compared to my thumb, even the larvae are super big, super chunky, and the flies, if I can find some here, they are much bigger as well. I have another culture here from which you can see the fly size. They're much bigger. This one's gone a bit bad, but I'm probably gonna throw this away. There's actually nothing you gotta do to maintain the flies. Everything needed for them is in here. The mixture itself is mixed grains with some fruits and vinegar, and that's pretty much it. I do add in some yeast, but I'm just still experimenting with a few cultures, with adding yeast, without adding yeast, with adding Pangea, without adding Pangea, with using different stuff. And so far what's working is this, the mixed grains with some vinegar and some water. That's pretty much it. I put some this is like nesting material, and that's it. That's pretty much it. And they look very healthy, very good. The babies, I've been feeding those to sorry, not the babies, the hatchlings, the flies, I've been feeding them to betta fishes, to some koi I have, not that big. The flies are not that big, but the koi are pretty big, yeah. But they've been reacting pretty good to both of them. As you can see, this culture is pretty much going crazy with the flies. It's full of them just by movement, if you can see here. Normally this culture would last you a month roughly, and they will keep booming. The only issue I've had with this is you gotta take the cover off and let the flies go out. You have to harvest once, at least once a week, I will say. If not, if it's possible, harvest every 2-3 days, because the amount of flies in here is overwhelming for the others, because there are others that are coming out. So it's like too many and they will die. If it gets overcrowded, the entire culture will start to crash. So it's better to harvest a few and let the culture keep growing and not get overcrowded. That's one of the important points with both the hydei and with the melanogaster. Yeah, I have a few other cultures. This one, you can see the larvae, and yeah, the fly came up. These ones were made on 14 May, and today is 26 May, and they still have not hatched yet. But from the pupa, I'm pretty sure they will start to hatch within 4 to 5 days. They should start growing crazy. The skin's gonna be full of fruit flies. Here's another booming melano culture. They all look the same, but just want to show that it's been working pretty good. People were asking, some of the cultures were crashing, and that's the best advice I had, to just harvest a few. Let's open this one. Yes, harvest a few and they should be fine. After that, if you keep harvesting every now and then. But this thing, you can see it's full with the maggots, the larvae, the pupas. I think the flies finished up. They ran out of time. They laid a lot of babies, you can see, a lot of eggs, and this thing's gonna be full of flies within 4 to 5 days. No, yeah, probably 4 to 5 days. I'm using tissue on the top. That's a normal fruit fly, and yeah, make sure that nothing else gets into the container when you're taking some out, because those guys can fly. Yeah, that's why I secure the top with tissue and a rubber band, so nothing gets in, but the flies and the larvae can breathe through the tissue, and everything stays pretty good with this.